Okay, hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to episode 20 of Habit Hour. Today I am at another beehive in Bangalore and I feel the most exposed right now because there's glass walls everywhere except for the background. So I don't know. I don't know how much people can hear. There are definitely people out there. So I'm gonna be quiet again until I get out of this hurdle of being shy in front of others while live streaming. But I am really happy to be back on schedule for streaming twice this week. Oh, we see Nirvay. Hello, Nirvay. Welcome. How are you doing? Also, I think there was somebody called Domingo Games Gomez. I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you all are doing great. I'm doing great. And yeah, let's just begin this show called Habit Hour, which is an anti-brainrot ritual. So I'm going to be live for at least 1.5 hours to do a bunch of to-do tasks rather than doom scrolling on Instagram. So hope you all are excited to watch me do the task or follow along with me. But without further ado, let's get started. So this is the run of the show. Basically, I'm going to start with quote of the day, Wordle, Duolingo, word of the day, art doodle, memes of the day, question of the day, and gratitude. So starting off with quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is that. It says, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Interesting. Automatically, I just assumed the 2 days would be the day you were born and the day you die. But to be honest, once you die, you won't really know what happens to you. Even though there is a saying where they say, depending on who attends your funeral, who cares about your death on your dead day, that's the impact you made in this world. But yeah, I mean, this also makes sense because the whole point of living is to find the purpose, and a lot of people find passion or purpose or meaning of life in different ways. and it's definitely not on the first day that you're born. So I kind of agree, it's like a nice motivational quote. We have someone called Cecil in the chat that's probably confused by what's going on. I'm not too sure what you mean by the question mark, but if you can clarify what you mean, I'll be able to help you better. With that said, let's move on to playing Wordle. So our next segment for today's show is Wordle. So let's see what we have. I've almost forgot to change the asset. Let's go. Okay. So as always, we start with habit. So let's see if any of those letters are in today's word. A, and it's in the right place. That's great. And I also like to use hours, but let's change that to something else maybe. I keep saying that and I go back to the same one. Yeah, let's actually use fours because H is already not in the word. So might as well try with another word that is similar to ours but a different word. Oh, okay, fine. That gives us information about the fact that all these letters are not in our Wordle word of the day. Okay, so my next strategy is always to use a word that is N, M, P, D, or L because they are very common in the English language. So I still haven't figured out a good word to combine all of them. Pendy, is pendy a word? It's not a word. Depend? No. Penal, is that a word? Whoa, no way! No way do I come up with this random word and 4 out of those letters are in our... Okay, we pretty much have figured it out. We just need to figure out what the 5th letter is in our 5-letter word. And we already know that it's something A-N-E-L. Okay, that doesn't sound right. Maybe like that. What could be? Manel, or maybe the word could start with an L, so land, something like that. Maybe lane. Let's just go with lanes just to see if we figured it out properly. Oh, okay, that's great. This was a good way to figure out that the word ends with an E. So what could it be? Landy, lamb. Okay, it's not. Oh, lance. I feel like lance is a good word, right? Let's see. Yay! Okay, I didn't know the word lance, but that's the word of the day. I'm actually getting really good at this. Lance. Today's word of the day is. Oh, you said lads. Okay, sorry, I wasn't looking at you the chat, Nirmay, but you got it as well. Nice. Awesome. So we both got it at maybe like a different time. Maybe it's a good thing that I don't have 2 monitors because it helps me think with my brain and only look at the chat when I really need to. And there you go. Today's Wordle word of the day is lance. And I feel like I'm going to use the first 2 words every single day moving forward, which is habit and fours. Next, we are going to do Night of 7 Kingdoms. Oh, is it the Game of Thrones episode that you were talking about? Oh, isn't that the character? Lancey or something? Wait, let me see what Lance is. Was there a House of Land? Or am I making this up? In Game of Thrones? No, right? Lannister. Never mind. I don't know why I went to Lannister instead of Lance. But good to know where you got that from. Okay, so now I'm gonna quickly switch my screen to Duolingo and we'll go through some Spanish. Where is my Spanish screen? Lance is the weapon they use in the tourney. Oh, okay. Yeah, so when I googled it, there was a weapon, like a spiky thing that showed up. So it's probably that. Good to know. Cool. So you all can see my Duolingo screen now. So we can move on to playing Spanish on Duolingo. Valiant, are you giving spoilers? I'm not going to read that out loud. I haven't watched Knight of Seven Kingdoms, but yeah, I'm not going to read that out. I don't really care because I don't know who that character is. But if in case someone's watching, someone dies. That's your spoiler. But which is not a spoiler because that's a show built on deaths. So today what we said we're going to do is we're going to do 2 sections from this first part and then also do a story. Hopefully that'll be enough of Spanish for today. Let's see. I think I'm sharing my screen and you say everyone dies. Isn't there also that superhero movie where everyone dies but they come back alive? I can't remember. Avengers, right? Oops. Again, you guys haven't watched. Actually, this week I want to go watch a movie. So I ended up, again, I don't know if anyone cares, but I am in a new city called Bangalore and I'm trying to find a gym to work out in. And I finally settled on Cult. So I went there yesterday to work out. It was pretty average. It was kind of confusing to me why they didn't have a squatting rack or a deadlift rack, at least in the gym portion. But either way, this week's goal for me is to work out twice. And if I do that, I'll reward myself with a movie ticket. So again, if you have any movie recommendations, please do let me know. But yeah, all this TV show talk this TV show reminds me of Bridgerton. Bridgerton released today and I'm excited. I don't know if Niva's watching, but yeah, Niva and I really like watching Bridgerton and we just watched the first episode of second part of season 4 and I can't wait to watch the rest of the episodes. But yeah, let me stop yapping about TV shows and get back to Spanish. So which of these is the gift?
El regalo.
Regalo. Interesting. I don't think I'll be able to remember that, but I'll find a way. Regalo. Ooh, like the gift, people give regal looking gifts. So instead of regal, it's regalo. I think I'll remember it that way. Okay, the belt.
El cinturón.
Cinturón?
El cinturón.
The good thing I don't wear belts, I don't want to remember that. But it's fine. These words are confusing.
Yo quiero comprar un regalo.
What?
Yo quiero comprar un regalo.
I want to buy a gift, maybe?
Yo quiero comprar un regalo. Regalo.
I want to buy a gift, I think. I want to buy a gift. Nice. Purse.
La cartera.
Cartera. I'll remember it by like Cartier. I don't know if Cartier sells purses, but maybe. Or like a cart has like a shopping cart, a purse, cartera. Okay. Watch.
El reloj.
Reloj.
El reloj.
Okay, in Portuguese it's relógio, so I'll remember it that way.
Un reloj.
A watch.
Demasiado gris.
Demasiado. Okay, both words I don't remember.
Gris. Demasiado.
Too gray. Today, is it hoje? Today is too gray. But it is not gray. Actually, Bangalore weather is great. It's very sunny and warm. But if I was in the UK, I would have said hoje é demasiado gris.
Una falda cómoda.
Falda, a skirt. Cómoda?
Cómoda.
Comfortable. Okay, cómoda, comfortable, fine. A comfortable skirt. Sorry, I'll quickly look in the chat. If you like the romantic genre, go to Do Divane Seher Mein. Oh, I think I've heard about this because I was watching this podcast called Relationship Advice, and I think the actors came there, maybe, or I'm making this up. I don't know. But that's a good suggestion. Fine, I'll go watch Do Divane Seher Mein because he has a lisp, right? That's why he can't say sheher. Didn't it air in Jan last week? No. So in Jan, Bridgerton season 4, you're right, the first 4 episodes came out. And then in today, the other 4 episodes came out. So yeah. Oh, did you also find out through Relationship Advice? Yeah, it was a good episode. I like watching that show. Okay.
Un regalo para mi esposa. Un regalo para mi esposa. Para mi esposa.
A watch for my wife. Oh, sorry. I got confused. Regalo and Re. What was watch? Reho, maybe. A gift for my wife.
Mi tienda favorita.
My favorite store. My favorite store.
Mi camiseta favorita.
Mi camiseta favorita. Nice. My favorite shirt. I like that. Okay, let's think of another thing that I like. I don't actually know how to say notebook, but I could say mi notebook favorita.
Yo necesito un cinturón.
I need something. I don't really remember what cinturón. Belt. Yo necesito un cinturón. Nice. I want to buy a gift. Yo quiero comprar un regalo.
Yo quiero comprar un regalo.
Nice. A gift for my daughter. Okay, a gift. Un regalo para mi hija. Un regalo
para mi hija.
Hija. Okay. I said hija. This watch is too expensive. Okay, this watch. Este reloj es muy caro. O este.
Este
Reloj. Este reloj
es.
Oh, there's no muy. How do you say two?
Demasiado. Caro.
Okay, this is confusing. Let me just say this again. Este reloj es demasiado. I can't say demasiado. I'm constantly saying demasiado, which is not correct. Demasiado. Okay. Demasiado. We got a perfect lesson either way. That's fine. I'll binge watch a day after tomorrow. Nice. Is it going to be a weekend plans? I have been looking at events to book for this weekend because I finally feel a bit settled in Bangalore. I can try to look out for Saturday, Sunday plans. I was looking at Book My Show. There's a dumb charades party and Bhangra Bollywood dance choreography and a Japanese decal painting thing. So I need to figure out what I want to do in the weekend as well. I'm traveling, so I'll watch during the ride. Nice. Where are you traveling to? And is it a sleeper bus? Let me know. Okay, so we're on our 184th streak, which is amazing. We finished 15 XP. We did 6 minutes. Cool. So we can definitely complete today's daily tasks while we... Oh, somebody switched up the light in the other room. Challenge, sure. 2 is demasiado.
Es demasiado caro.
It is too expensive. But why can't you say muy caro? Why demasiado? Muy is very, right? Very and two are the same thing? I don't know. I need to buy.
Comprar.
I need to buy a purse, a brown purse. It's a gift. I think that's what it says. I need to buy a brown purse. It's a gift. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of decoding this entire sentence.
Yo quiero comprar un regalo.
I need to buy a gift. I want to buy a gift.
Yo quiero comprar una camisa.
Quiero comprado. I want to buy a shirt. Yo quiero
comprar una camisa.
Yo necesito un reloj.
I need a watch. Speaking of watch, I wear an Apple Watch, not sponsored, but I've been holding this on my hand. This is the bracelet that I really like wearing. You guys can see. This is the bracelet that I really like wearing. It has an eye in it, a star. This I got today, a cat, and a badminton racket. But from the badminton racket, it's been falling apart. So today I went and got a new charm, the cat, and I asked the guy to mend it. So he had like joined these together. And then I wore it, okay? I wore it to my wrist, and then I was like walking, and then I came to this beehive. Suddenly, it's not there on my wrist. And I panicked because this is my favorite bracelet of all time. So then what I do is I leave my stuff on beehive and actually go out tracing my path back, hoping that it's just lying somewhere on the ground and no one's noticed it, because why would anyone look on the ground for a bracelet that I've dropped? And I mean, spoiler alert, I actually traced my path back and found the bracelet on the ground next to a tree. It was just like a 3-minute walk from like beehive till like where I had worn the bracelet. So I was so happy to find it. But yeah, it's broken again. So I don't know how to fix it. I'm just gonna avoid wearing it until I know it's gone. It's, secure enough. But it was crazy, and like nobody noticed that I found it except for this one guy that was sitting next to the tree. And then we both like made eye contact, because obviously why would a girl randomly pick something from the ground? And then just seeing my smile on my face, he realized that I was searching for it and I found it. So that was pretty cool. The fact that I found a bracelet on the ground 15 minutes later, it's amazing, and I feel like I'm just so happy that I found the bracelet. Speaking of watches, can you check in Bangalore if you can get an Amaze Fit Helio band there? What even is that? But yeah, I can. Let me see right now. Amaze Fit Helio strap. Is it just like a Bangalore thing? Do you want me to look in real life or like in an online website? Let me know. But I've never heard of what that is. I mean, when I do a quick Google search, it comes up. But I don't know how to check if it's only for Bangalore or not. So yeah, let me know what you exactly want me to find out. Until then, I'll go back to doing Spanish.
Este reloj es demasiado caro. Este reloj es demasiado caro.
I'm confused. This has so many words that I don't understand.
Este reloj es demasiado caro.
I have to hear it slowly.
Este reloj
This watch
es demasiado caro.
Whoa, too expensive. Got it.
Este reloj es demasiado caro.
Okay.
Este reloj es demasiado caro. Este reloj es demasiado caro.
When it's fast, I still can't understand the differentiation between each word. This is very confusing.
Yo quiero comprar una chaqueta.
I want to buy a jacket. I want to buy a jacket.
Yo necesito un vestido rojo. Yo necesito un vestido rojo. Un vestido rojo.
I need a red dress.
Verde o azul.
Green or blue. Verde o azul.
Un regalo para mi hija. Un regalo
Para
mi hija.
a gift for my daughter.
Un reloj.
A watch. Un reloj. Okay, amazing. Hopefully that was more than, let's see, how many minutes of Spanish learning with that. It's good that like, this is the time when I got reminded of my bracelet story. So that was me yapping a little bit and like buying some time so that we don't actually have to learn 15 minutes of Spanish. Ooh, 11 minutes. Cool. Oh, maybe they don't count when I'm like changing browsers. Okay, that's fine. Now we're gonna go to our story time. Let me just quickly look at chat. In local stores, it's not available. Maybe some stores have it stopped. Is not screen shared. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oops, sorry. I was so engrossed in my bracelet sharing story that I forgot to switch it back. Thank you for letting me know. It's not available online, maybe some stores. Okay. Do you have like specific stores I can check? Because I'm living near Indranagar. So if that's like, and I'm going probably to Whitefield for these events that I was talking about. So if those two are the areas where I could look for, I'll let you know. Okay, now that you can see my Duolingo screen, let's go and do some
La chaqueta roja.
a red jacket. We're gonna be learning about a story for a red jacket.
Lily está en una tienda de ropa con su amiga Sari.
Lily is in a store, in a clothes store with her friend Zari.
Esta tienda es muy cara.
This store is very expensive. Oh, so you can say muy or demasiado. Okay.
Sí.
Yes.
¡Wow!
What is that? Oh, wow is guau. That's nice. I'm gonna use guau nowadays. Nice. I'm gonna use that.
Esta chaqueta roja es perfecta.
This one, esta chaqueta, this red jacket is perfect.
Sari.
Sorry.
Me encanta este color.
Something is color. What is that? Oh, I love Encanta. Love is Encanta. I love this color.
Sari, quiero comprar esta chaqueta.
I want to buy this jacket. To buy is comprar.
Sari.
Sorry, I mean, Lily is like really screeching. She's like,
La
what?
chaqueta cuesta $500.
Costs how much dollars? $500? Are you kidding me? $500 jacket. That's insane. $500.
¿Qué? Sari, tú no necesitas una chaqueta nueva.
You don't need a jacket, a new jacket. Oh, Zari, you don't need a new jacket. Yeah, let's go thrift shopping.
Pero, Lily, hoy es mi cumpleaños.
Hoy is what? Oh, today. Today is my birthday. Cumpleaños. That's such a weird word for a birthday.
Pero, Lily, hoy es mi cumpleaños.
Cumpleaños.
¿Ah, sí?
Yes.
Y tú eres mi mejor amiga.
No way. Is she gonna ask her friend to buy a $500 jacket? That's insane. Would I do it? Depends. It depends how well the other person can emotionally blackmail me. Depending on that, maybe I might give in. But dude, $500 is crazy. And you are my best friend.
Sí, y...
Yes, why?
Y el regalo perfecto para mí es...
And this is perfect gift for me? Wow.
Una chaqueta barata.
A cheap jacket? What? Zari's birthday gift from Lily will be a cheap jacket. Good on you, Lily, for standing up and not giving in to emotional blackmail. You need is necesita, expensive is cara, friend is amiga, quinientos. That's 500. Crazy. I think, what's the most expensive gift I've given a friend? Personally, I like receiving like handmade gifts, so you can't really put a price on that. But like, if I had like guess what gift I had given like Malu a stethoscope. I think that's the most expensive gift I've given a friend so far. I would like to give more expensive gifts the more money I make, but I think that's the most expensive. It was like £100 or something. But it was like a good gift because she can use it for life. So I like to give gifts that are functional and useful, and then decide on a price that's affordable to me. Okay, continue. Yay, we're done with 15 minutes, so we can move on to the next segment. There's so much going on, and then tomorrow the next time we might finish till the treasure chest. Yeah. Oh, there's lesson 1 of 5. Okay. I might do some of them in my own time, and then when I come live again, we'll do it till the treasure chest. Awesome. Let's see the chat. Any electronics which have fitness devices? Okay. I can think of some on my way back. Like, I'm not gonna walk back home, but I'm sure there's like a few stores that I've walked past that look fitness device related or electronics related, so I might ask around. Sure. Spanish sounds so seductive sometimes. I think like Spanish people are very like, even salsa and bachata are supposed to be very like, at least bachata is supposed to be very like sexual dancing. So yeah, checks out in that way. Love is the most expensive gift. I don't know how to, because some people just throw out their love in a very cheeky manner, where like their words don't mean anything because their actions don't show up. But yeah, in a very philosophical sense, love is the most expensive gift. I don't agree to that, but sure. Next up, what are we gonna do? We're gonna learn a new word. So let me stop sharing again, and then share Wordle. Where is Wordle? So many things to do. Share screen. Okay, so today's word of the day. I hope StreamYard just updates their software in some way where I can just, share my window without having to keep switching screens. Who hurt you? I don't want to get into it. Should I? No, I don't want to get into it. So, today's word of the day, let me quickly share my word of the day asset. Today's word of the day is that. Prodigal. Oh, I think I know this word. Prodigal, like I know the word prodigy. You can be a prodigy child, which is like an exceptional, talented child. Prodigal mean. What? Dude, no way. Prodigal is wasteful, reckless with money. I would have never guessed. Okay, I didn't know this word then. And I feel like I can use this word in my day-to-day life. But prodigy meaning. Let me just double check if I'm sharing my screen. I am. Prodigy, yeah, see, a child who's unusually good at something. Whereas prodigal is spending money freely and rather wastefully. What if you are a prodigy at prodigality? That would be a wild combination. But crazy. Okay, prodigal means wasteful, reckless with money. Okay, I'll write that down. Interesting. Prodigal. Where is my... Let's have a wager for what? I guess you wanted to do one push-up. Not push-up, pull-up this year. That's my... How do you know? Have I mentioned it? I might have mentioned it during live stream. But yeah, this year's ultimate goal is to do one body weight pull-up. Where is my... I can't find it. Okay. I've run out of space, that's why. Okay, today's word of the day is prodigal. And you try to get 10? What? That's crazy. I don't like to start with a goal that I already, in my mind, I'm just like, I won't be able to do it. So once I get one done, then I can think about 10. Like, I can barely dead hang for 30 seconds max if I really try. So from there to one pull-up just feels like a Himalaya trek at the moment. So I will decline you on that. Yeah, one, not push-up though, pull-up. One pull-up. Push-up I feel like I can do. That's not that big of a deal. But what's the wager exactly? I am curious to know. Anyway, so I'll just write the meaning of the word. Reckless with money. Spending recklessly. Spending recklessly. And also let's think of a sentence with this word. So, prodigal. Prodigal. Okay, yeah. Because our education system does not teach us about finances, a lot of people in their adulthood end up being prodigal. Is that the right way to use this word? I'm not sure. or become a victim to prodigality? I think prodigality would be the right way to use it, right? Like it's another version of the same word, prodigality. Hopefully that is a word. Yeah, a noun. Okay, cool. So that's the sentence. I am criticizing the education system and making that the reason why prodigalism exists. And yeah, with that said, we'll take a break. So again, what is Nana saying? Okay, so you're saying you're gonna do 20 pull-ups and I will be able to do 1. Okay, cool. Let's keep each other accountable. I am very much up for that. Deal. Shaking your hands virtually through it. Perfect. I need to get back to my pull-up practice. But yeah, that was a good reminder. Thank you. So with that said, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, set up my art stuff, and then come back. Today's going to be a very chill, probably will take less than 5 minutes or 10 minutes artwork doodle. And then yeah, we'll continue the show. So catch you on after the break. See you. welcome back to Habit Hour. We are back with the show. Today my mind is working not that great. So today, one of the things that they provide in Beehive is coffee machine and coffee. But like when I went to the coffee machine and made coffee, it just coagulated at the top. It was just like, I don't know, you see like, what is that called? Not malai, chena. Does anybody know what chena is? When like the milk gets spoiled. So it just like formed that instantly, and it gave me such like a disgusting vibe that I didn't drink coffee. So I feel like I'm a little like sleepy, which is probably a good thing. I'll probably go home and sleep instantly. But yeah, I feel a little slow today. Anyways, during the break, I don't know if Nirma is still here, but I was thinking if we are doing this challenge where you do 20 pull-ups and I do 1 pull-up, or you can change your number, up to you. But let's do something, like let's actually put some wager onto it, and like a fair wager might be digital art. So if I am able to do 1 pull-up by the end of this year, so 31st December 2026, then you will have to make a digital portrait of me. And if you're able to do 20 pull-ups, then I will make another digital portrait for you. So okay, if you're watching this and if you agree, let me know. I feel like that would be fun. Like each of us have a goal, and if we complete it, then we get a digital portrait from the other person. Does that sound good? Let me know. But 50 is crazy. With that said, let me quickly test my this camera, art camera, and see if you guys can see properly. I think you can, so that's good. I'm gonna bring up the inspiration for today that we're gonna be watching and then try to replicate it. So we're just gonna need 2 colors for today. I don't have the exact art supply that this person is using, but I'll share the link of this tutorial anyways, in case you all want to copy. It's from this account called Mood Body Studio. And let's see what today's artwork is.
Can you do the tangled line tracing art meditation with temper paint sticks? My heart says yes. Let's try it. Start by drawing a continuous flowy line with your temper paint stick all across a piece of watercolor paper. Let it flow and loop around, eventually meeting itself back where it started. And repeat this process with as many colors as you like. I'm using 2 colors today, keeping it simple. This part of the process only takes a couple minutes. It helps to quiet the mind and put you in a calm, focused state. And then we trace with water. You can trace your lines as many times as you like, watching the color bloom. This gives your mind something simple to focus on so it stops spinning and you can just be. Can you do?
Okay, so that's the artwork for today. It's very simple. I don't have watercolor crayons. I feel like that's something I really want to buy. So I might like put up a challenge for myself, and I get that. I'll reward myself with those. But yeah, for now I don't have watercolor crayons. So we're just going to do it with regular crayons and make the artwork on our own. But not sure how exactly. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. With that said, let me open up my art book. Just confirming if you all can see and I don't break apart the camera. I think this was the last artwork that we did on Tuesday, right? Yes, we did. Ooh, and then there's like this, what is it called? Impression of the artwork from here. But that's fine. We'll just, should we? No. I'm gonna use this for another artwork. Let's go to a new page. There's still so much pages left. I'm always a stationery holder, and I'm like, I can't use this notebook because it's gonna get over. But actually, I've been drawing so much, and the art pages are still not empty. They're still empty. So I'm gonna use oil pastels for this artwork. And again, I can't paint over it, but we're just gonna like keep going over it again and again. Damn, this is a brand new oil pastel that I didn't even open it. I think I bought it for like a color and bond event when I was in Bangalore last time, and I just left these in this here. Oh, and they have these scrapers. Dude, this is what I was searching for when I was doing oil pastel work for this artwork. Oh man, I wish I had these then, so that I didn't have to like use some scuffed Wait, I'll tell you what I'm speaking about. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's so hard to find what I'm looking for. This one. So here, instead of like scraping it with, I don't know what I used, I could have just used this tool and maybe like made patterns. Okay, right now I can't because like the scraping is gone. But yeah, I could have used this pastel color scraper. Too bad I didn't have it done, but that's fine. Let's go back to a new page. Oops. I'm gonna work this way so that the vertical screen can also see it properly. Should I change it to oops. Oh, oops. Wait. I can't set it properly. Oh, it's already at 0.5. Okay, we can't do anything, so we'll just work with this. Fine. What colors should we use? Any suggestions? Let me know in the chat. But I'm really feeling this purple. I really like this purple, and I also like this dark purple, and maybe green. Yeah, I'm feeling these three colors today. So we're gonna go with green, violet, and purple. I'm gonna use purple first. So I'm just gonna like draw entangled lines. Whoa, these are so smooth on paper. Wow. Okay. And close the loop. Okay, so that's my first color. That's very satisfying to do. I highly recommend. Next we're gonna go on with green. I don't know where to start. Maybe I'm gonna close the loop over here. So let's, again, I think this also very much easily glides on paper. Whoa. I don't know if you all can see or not, or if I'm covering the artwork, but that's light green. Should I just keep it as two colors? Oh, I have an idea. So because I use the lighter versions of these two colors, now I can go over the same pattern, but with the darker version, and then for the light green, I'll go with the dark green. So let's do that. And again, like this took me less than 30 seconds to do. Are you guys looking for something? No, the security guard took it. Yeah. No worries. Okay, so another rule of Beehive is the fact that after 7 p.m. they just like switch off all the AC. I think the one that I went to CMH Road, there they didn't take the AC with me, so I could like turn it on. But yeah, all the other Beehives, I have like they just turn off the AC and take the remote away so that you can't turn on the AC. Which is kind of sad. So they were looking for an AC remote, whoever they were. Let's go back to our artwork. So we're going to use our dark purple and sort of trace and see what happens. I might ruin it, but that's fine. Whoa, okay, this is actually dark blue, which I was not expecting. But it's really nice, very therapeutic to go over the first iteration. Okay, that's what it looks like. And now let's do that with dark green. Whoa, okay. And close the loop. Very cool. I feel like I'm going to do it one more time just because it's so satisfying to do. So I'm going to go over it with light purple again. And intentionally just do it a little outward so that the purple is seen. Cool. Okay, and then just one more time with the light green. I think I'll start from here. Oops. Almost messed it up. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot where this goes. This is confusing. Oh no. I lost track. Okay, let's start here. Oh, this was like this. Yeah, okay, cool. Either way, it worked out. We found the path again. So, okay, that's all. This is what it looks like from a little bit fun. That's today's artwork. I feel like it's missing a little bit of yellow as well, but I don't want to ruin my yellow, so I'm just going to keep it this way. And again, highly recommend trying this artwork with these specific DOMS oil pastels, because they just like glide on paper. Not sponsored, but just they glide so well. I highly recommend these oil pastels. They're very nice. Okay, so that was the art portion of today. Oh, Nirva is in the chat saying, I just hope I'll be able to do it. Dude, okay, think of a number that is just like challenging, but you feel like you can do it. For me, that's 1 pull-up, because that itself feels so challenging, but I'm like, I will be able to do it. So yeah, if that's the number for you, which is 20, go for it. And then like, no pressure. I give you until like the next live stream to decide the number. And either way, like, you know, just think of the number and then we'll do the wager. And until then, I'll pack my oil pastels and move on to the next section. So, where is my next section? What is my next section? My next section is memes. So let's go watch some memes together. Share screen, memes. Where are my memes at? Okay, hopefully you're going to see the memes. Right now you can see my artwork as well, which is not necessary. And let's scroll through some memes now. Oh, I want something unbelievable. Then I'll go at least near. Oh, I get it. Your philosophy is like shooting for the star so that at least you reach the moon, or maybe the moon is further away. Like shooting for Milky Way and landing on the moon. Whereas my goal is to aim for the coconut tree so that I know exactly how many steps to take to reach the coconut tree. So I feel like we both have like the complete opposite way of working towards a goal, but I think both of them work, so that's cool. You need to find a new gym as well. Dude, I hard relate to how annoying that is. But yeah, all the best. I feel like Cult might be good if you're looking for a long-term membership. But yeah, also the local gyms. But do not trust the Google images. I highly recommend taking a day out to do gym hopping, or at least before signing up, go to the gym and see the ambience. Maybe at the most crowded hour or at a time where you think you'll be working. So that gives you a realistic impression of what the gym will be when you'll be actually working out. Because all the places that I looked, the way they've taken pictures, first of all, fisheye shot and I don't know, like so bright and vibrant, but when you actually go, half the machines are broken or the space is not as big as it looks like in the photo, which was so like, annoying. So yeah, highly recommend going to the gym and checking it out before signing up. My office gym is shitty. I was thinking of Cult. Yeah, I feel like Cult was a good place. It's just that some of the machines were not there, like the obvious machines were not there, which was not that great. But you know, you just need a place to work out and then rest will follow. Let's go back to memes now. I'm gonna just quickly do a refresh just to see the latest memes show up. I'ma head out. Dunk an egg hitting the road after wrecking the kingdom. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this refers to. I think it's something political, recent political events that I have no idea of because I'm living in a bubble. So I'm gonna swiftly move on. Peter Thiel. Again, I don't know who this is. Peter Thiel on his way to fund every startup doing something terrible. Ew. Which reminds me, some of these beehives have like rooms dedicated to like Bill Gates. I don't think anyone has a room dedicated to Epstein. Are there no buildings and statues dedicated to Epstein? I'm not sure. But like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos and who's the other guy? I keep confusing Jeff Bezos with the Twitter guy, Elon Musk. In my head, they both are the same people for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, there are some like not statues, frames and rooms dedicated in the name of these guys, problematic people that are coming out right now. I wonder like if they'll update it or just like look the other way and ignore. But I guess that's another name to add to the list, even though I have no idea who this guy is and what he's up to. Is this from GTA? I don't know. Okay, skip. This is what happens when you turn on the Wi-Fi. Very relevant because last night the Wi-Fi in the house was not working. But this is funny. This is a good way of conceptualizing what happens to the game. I would have almost tested this, but I can't while live streaming. So I will upload this. It's a nice name. Okay, what's it? Why is everything zoomed in? Okay. Justice for a moon. Other planets' moons. Titan, Deimos, Phobos. Earth's moon? Moon. Yeah, I feel like moon feels like a very, like a cute, not Chad vibe name. Titan. Which moon belongs to Titan? Deimos, Phobos. I like this name. Even though I don't know where these moons exist, but sounds good. Wait, but if like, is it like the fact that Earth's moon is called moon? Or moon is a proper noun and a noun at the same time? Because why is Earth's moon moon, but other planets' moons not Titans? Does anybody understand what I'm saying? Let's go to something else. What is this? Duality of dads. Western parenting versus Eastern parenting. Western parenting. After seeing his son bullied online, a father built a safe Minecraft server now home to 1 million autistic children, giving them a place to play, connect, and feel accepted. Let's go. In 2013, a dad in China hired gamers to assassinate his son in video games so that his son would start looking for a job and get it alive. No way is that true, right? But you never know. Sometimes parents go extreme ways to parent their kids. I like this. The dedication is what counts. Today I learned that there is a Scrubs revival in 2026, but when the world needed him most, he returned. I have not watched the show, so I'm not a big fan or relate to it, so whatever, skip. Just in case, buddy. Hey, just in case. I like that. I like any puns. Just in case. This is a good like April Fool's gift. April is coming. I would like to be pranked. I don't like pranking, but I would like to be pranked. Do you guys still do bumper cars? Is it the arcade machine bumper car? Me and a stranger in the bumper cars when we bump for the first time. When we bump for the sixth time. I can totally understand. Even though I haven't gone on a bumper car a lot, but this makes sense. This would also be true for like, I would say this would be true for like salsa. I used to go for salsa lessons with a bunch of strangers. The first time we were asked to dance together, everyone was just like so awkward and like, you know, scared and weirded out, like touching people and stuff. But after that, after like week 3 or 4 into it, everyone was just like laughing and making mistakes. So I guess proximity and closeness and the amount of the duration of time you spend with a stranger just helps you break down the walls that you build around them. So I like this meme. Okay, we'll do 2 more. So my Reddit got all colored for no reason. Did it? I don't see any color on my Reddit. I don't know what this is about. Well. Me who took Friday and Monday off to plan a new release. My boss logging in on PSN after doing the same thing. I don't know what. Oh, is it PlayStation Network? Is that what PSN is? So the boss and the employee had the same plan. Nice. I like that. I like when the whole workforce in a company prioritizes fun. That one Reddit user from 9 years ago. AI helping me research something. Deleted. I don't understand this meme. I don't understand this meme. I think this is a... Damn. Like there's an AI related meme and then right after that there's like an OpenAI ad. Speaking of which, speaking of ads, let me play my company's ad. Because today, Pinterest, let me go to Pinterest. Today is the first time I went to Pinterest and like posted 2 content. 5 people have watched it. Nice. So Pinterest is gonna be like my second way of promoting my wallet company. So bear with me guys. Just watch like this 30-second wallet ad, please. Thank you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let me go find it. Wait, I should hide myself. Okay, watch this here. So sorry for like placing a random ad at you for no reason. But yeah. Today I created my Pinterest account and I'm going to be posting there to like get more people aware of the business. So thought I'll show you. Okay, let's do one more meme. Let's do one. Am I sharing my screen? I am. Okay. What is the chat saying? You should create an ad with you in it? I have plans of like taking a more recent picture of myself with my dad for the business, because right now I think I'm using a really old image. My mom was like, you know, nobody's going to take you seriously with this image because you look like a child, and I was a child back then. So I feel like I might, that's actually a good idea, but at the same time, like, I don't know if people will buy a wallet looking at my face. But maybe like I can make an ad where like I'm gifting the wallet to my dad and I can include my dad in the ad. That might be fun. And then my mom can be the delivery guy. I can do something. Yeah, once I like reunite with my family, I might think about that. Okay, I'll consider it. Thank you for the idea. So let's get back to, did we finish the meme? No, this is the last one. Sometimes the economy solves its own problems. The economy, increasing birth rate. The economy, increasing birth rate. Yeah, insane cost of living. Wait. I feel like if I like look closely at this individual images, I'm getting confused. But this meme pretty much just says that, you know, it's so hard to raise children these days that because the economy has just been like, you know, going against our living standards, like making it so hard to live that people are automatically not choosing to create babies. But this guy is different from here and this guy is different, so that's confusing me a little bit. I don't even know what this movie is. But yeah, I don't know if my reasoning for not having children is costs. It definitely plays into it. I think I was talking to Niva and like the flatmates, Niva and Jurvi, about it recently. And like it's definitely a lot of money to raise children. Money that you could spend on your own, honestly. But at the same time, yeah, once I have money, I would still not want to birth a child, is my take right now. I don't know what I'll feel in a few years or when my eggs die, I have no idea. But as of now, I don't want children. Like, I don't want to give birth to a child. And that's purely because I don't want to go through pregnancy for 9 months and then make my vagina tear apart and like they stitch it up. And, you know, it just feels like an unwanted surgery. And it helps that the economy is so bad and like so many things about the world is coming out, which feels like not the right place to raise children, like an added bonus. But ultimately, I just don't want to give birth. So that's my main reason. I don't know if that's selfish or not, or it goes against my survival instincts. I have no idea, but yeah. Let's not end on childbirth. Let's just end on a happier note. So let's look for another beat to end on. What can I say? I'm getting old and I just love to hate AI stuff. Old man yells at AI generated cloud. No way. Did it actually? Is it like created, or Simpsons actually featured this shot in their TV show? I'm not sure, but that's funny because like this is an AI generated article about an old man. I like this. This is funny. Yeah, let's just end it on AI slop generated news article. Cool. Those are all the memes for today. And now what do? Oh no, I don't know why I was there instead of here, but that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I'll do something with editing over there to fix it. Oh no, and my memes video also I didn't add. Oops. It's fine. You'll write the script? Sure. Feel free to send me the creative for the ad. I will consider it. Oh, Jupiter and Neptune are Titan and this thing. I missed out on some of your chat, Nirmay, but I feel like it's fine, right? No, I didn't miss out on anything. I addressed all of it. Okay, cool. Let's go to the question of the day, which I don't have an answer for yet. So I'm going to switch to gratitude journaling. So today's question of the day is, what sounds do you love? Ooh. Okay, feel free to answer what that is for you in the chat or comment. But for me, what sound do I love? I definitely love the sound of a waterfall. It's so nice. I don't know, it just like does something to the insides. So I love waterfall. I love birds chirping. And I'll name three, okay? So waterfall, birds chirping, and I think that's all. I can't think of anything else. Let me close my eyes and think of something. What comes to my mind? Actually, this like background music is coming in the way of me imagining. So I'm going to pause this for a bit. Okay, let me think of some sounds that I like. I think this is a common one, but like a really cute baby laughing innocently. I think that's such a funny, like when people genuinely, some people's laughs are annoying, but like this innocent, cute baby laugh is really nice. So those three things: waterfalls, birds chirping, and cute baby innocent laughter. Those are my three answers. Ending of team call. That's a good one. It's been a while since I was on a team meeting call. So yeah, that's definitely true. I used to be, man, some of these team meetings are so annoying. Which kind of ties into what we were talking about. When I was working, now that I've been out of employment for a while, some of these group meetings were just so annoying that I would like put it on Google Meet, mute myself, mute the camera, like turn off the camera, and use that as my walking time to the gym. Because right after that, there would be a lunch break. So I just like listen to the meeting while walking to the gym, not contributing to this company-wide group meeting that I need to be there for. So yeah. Hard relate. Sea waves. Oh, this is a nice one. Yeah, it's kind of like any sort of like natural body of water making sound is very nice. I like sea waves as well. I approve. Cool. And now finally we move on to the last segment of today's show, which is gratitude journaling. So let's switch to gratitude journaling and we'll call it a day. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. 10:06, not too bad. So can you share my screen again? My gratitude journal is right here. Also today, while taking the break for Habit Hour, it just occurred to me when I remembered that I was just being so ungrateful about the fact that I've come to Beehive, I have this place for live streaming and stuff, but the coffee machine was not the best. So I was like, maybe I should also make an 100 days of ungrateful journal. Like, what if I want to remember all the things that I'm ungrateful about, and then maybe visit all of that in a year's time and see how trivial or how drastic they are. So that was something that came to my mind. But I've never like kept track of things that I'm ungrateful for. But yeah. Let's figure out which day we need to fill today. Day 16. And today is 26th Feb. 26th Feb 2026. Ooh, 2626. Is it a palindrome? 2602 2602. Wait, 2602 2026. Oh, no, it's not a palindrome. But like, do you see what, like, if you cut it in half, it's 2602, and then from backwards, it's not 26. Never mind. I think my brain is not working. I almost thought like you could have 2602, 2602, but that's not true. Oops. What was I thinking? Today I'm grateful for. Today I'm grateful for, bro, finding my bracelet in the middle of the road. Can I be more grateful about anything else? I don't think so. Finding my bracelet on the road. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. It was unbelievable. Okay. Finding my bracelet. What else am I grateful for? These oil pastels, they are so smooth. So, DOMs, oil pastels, so smooth. What else am I grateful for? I am grateful for chicken. Today for lunch I made some really good chicken. Actually not even chicken, but I feel like Niva's kitchen. Because it's just like stocked up with all the right spices, all the right utensils, and everything just is there. So like I feel like cooking, and that's such a good way to feed myself. I always feel proud when I cook rather than order food from outside. And I feel like Niva's kitchen does such a good job at that. So I'm really happy that I'm living in Niva's flat rather than like a random hotel or Airbnb where I would constantly have to order food. So I'm grateful for Niva's kitchen, so well stocked. Awesome. Okay, people I'm grateful for. Who am I grateful for? I mean, I'm obviously grateful for like Nirmay, Niva, Malu, my parents, but I keep mentioning them here and there. Who do I want to mention today? Some like random people. I know. So yesterday when I went to cult, I was on the lift, and usually I don't like talking to strangers, but then because it was my first time going to that cult gym, I talked to a stranger and I was like, hey, can you tell me where the gym floor is and help me out? Because why would some not? So I think he was really nice to help me out. So cult lift guy, I don't know his name, cult lift guy, for showing me the gym. Yeah. Okay. That's one person that I'm grateful for. And the second person that I'm grateful for is the guy that, that I made eye contact with when I found the bracelet. Because I feel like nobody else noticed that I had lost this bracelet in the road, but like that guy knew that I found something that I lost, and I feel like that was something that was pretty cool. So tree guy who I made eye contact with, and I just put bracelet finding, so I remember. Okay, those are the two people that I'm grateful for today. Best part of my day, finding my bracelet. Not losing it, but like retracing my steps back from beehive to find my bracelet. Heart, big heart. Because I would be so sad if like I lost it, and the fact that I didn't lose it even though I lost it, I don't know. I just can't stop thinking about how grateful I am for it. My feelings, surprised, honestly, because like at one point I thought I wouldn't be able to find it, but I did. Surprised, shocked, happy, grateful, kind of hungry. I keep saying hungry, so I should like fix a way to eat food right before my live streaming. Okay, let's go back to this. I am definitely amazed, surprised. Oh, I already wrote surprised. Yeah, amazed. I feel determined because Nirmay talked about like the whole wager thing and like pull up. I feel determined to like start a gym routine where I focus on my pull-ups. I was doing that for Jan, but February I just like let loose. So now I feel determined and I feel focused. Okay, those are all my feelings. So I'm feeling surprised, shocked, happy, grateful, hungry, amazed, determined, and focused. That's all for gratitude journaling day 16. And that's all for today's show for Habit Hour, which is an hour and a half long live stream show for doing a bunch of tasks instead of brain rotting on the internet. Hope you all enjoyed today's show. I quite enjoyed today's show, even though I was like a little sleepy and slow. Announcement. I feel like because I'm in Bangalore and a lot of events happen during Saturday, Sunday, so Sunday might not be a good time to live stream. So I'm going to change things up. From next week onwards, I'm going to be streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Is Friday a good time? Because I don't want to keep it 2 days a week. That's too little. But I feel like Friday might be better than a Sunday. Or I might do Sunday in the morning. Okay. The announcement is I might change the dates of live streaming from coming week, depending on how my week goes this weekend goes. Because I feel like I have things to do on Saturday, Sunday, but I don't have any plans for tomorrow, Friday. But what if I want to go out Friday night? I don't know. Yeah, so the bottom of the conclusion of the story is there'll be some changes on when I stream, but I'll let you know the next time I come live. The next time I'm coming live is on Monday, 9 PM IST. So until then, for Habit Hour, take care, stay safe, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Take care. Adios. Bye.